Have you ever felt like you are rowing until exhaustion on the river of life, yet the far shore remains hidden in the thick, dark mist? We carry the heavy luggage of our past and the crushing worries of our future, forgetting that the river already has its own natural flow and direction. Welcome to the secret of the ferryman and the river of time, where letting go of your oar might be the fastest way to your home. He knows a truth we often overlook, that the harder we struggle against the current, the further we drift from the peace we so desperately seek. Look at these travelers, burdened by their heavy chests of regret and fear, thinking that their grip is the only thing keeping them safe and moving. They are exhausted, yet they refuse to let go, believing that their effort is the only engine for their journey through this endless, misty gray water. Why is it that the more we strive, the further our goals seem to retreat? Perhaps the answer lies in the very tools we use to navigate. The air grows heavy with the weight of expectation. We call this struggle effort, but in reality, it is nothing more than a desperate, tiring resistance. We fear that if we stop rowing, we will become stagnant or lost, not realizing that our frantic movements are creating the very turbulence that stalls us. This chest of regret acts like an invisible anchor, dragging behind the boat, making every stroke of the oar twice as difficult and half as effective. Every passenger is locked in their own internal battle, staring into the void of the future with a paralyzing fear of what might happen next. He believes that more force is the solution, but the river does not respond to force. It only responds to the rhythm of its own deep heart. Your worries are like this black smoke, clouding your vision and making the simple path ahead look like a dangerous and impossible maze of dark shadows. The more you worry, the more you feed the fog. Soon, you cannot even see the person sitting right next to you. On this shared journey, letting go feels like falling. But in this river, falling is simply learning how to float. Your grip is the only thing truly hurting you now. The heartbeat of the boat is out of sync with the heartbeat of the universe. There is too much noise, too much friction, and no peace. These shadows are ghosts of a time that no longer exists. Yet we give them the power to steer our boat and dictate our modern direction. We are sinking under the weight of things we don't even need. The boat was never meant to carry such a heavy load of mental baggage. Suddenly, the motion stops. The silence is deafening. In the stillness, the truth finally has a chance to be heard above the noise of struggle. The ferryman smiles, not because the journey is over, but because he knows that the real journey only begins when the ego finally rests its oars. "My son," he whispers, "why do you fight the water that is trying to carry you home? You are your own greatest obstacle on this river." Look closely at the water. It does not struggle to reach the sea. It simply flows. It is already doing all the work for you. When you stop fighting, you start seeing. The river isn't just water. It is a stream of pure golden intention flowing toward your highest destiny. This is the river of time. It is a cosmic current that moves with the grace of 1,000 suns, guiding every soul to its rightful place. Whether you row or not, the river moves. Whether you worry or not, the sun rises. Your anxiety adds nothing but fatigue to the divine plan. Trust the flow, he says. The destination was chosen long before you stepped onto this boat. Your only task is to be present for the ride. For the first time, he sees the beauty he was too busy to notice. The light reflects in his eyes, washing away the shadows of fear. He realizes that his oar is not a tool of progress, but a weapon of resistance against the very peace he has been searching for his life. In that moment of choice, he decides to trust. He lets go of the need to control, the need to know, and the need to struggle. As the oar hits the light, it dissolves into nothingness. The weight is gone. The struggle is over. There is only the soft hum of time. There is a moment of uncertainty as the boat finds its balance. This is the leap of faith every soul must take to find true freedom. The river takes over. Without a single stroke, the boat moves with a grace and speed that leaves the passengers breathless and filled with wonder. "Now you are traveling," the old man whispers. "Now you are truly moving toward your destination, not with your strength, but with the river's soul." As the mind clears, so does the world. The mist of anxiety vanishes, revealing a reality that is far more beautiful than we ever imagined. The journey becomes a celebration of sight and sound. Life is no longer a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived fully. Inspired by the youth, the others look at their own burdens. They realize that the treasures they were guarding are the very things keeping them stuck. What we hoard in our hearts is often just cold stone. We sacrifice our joy for the weight of things that have no real value. Each stone dropped is a worry released. Each stone is a memory forgiven. The river accepts them all, washing away the bitterness of the past. The river of time transforms our pain into beauty. When we give our burdens to the flow, they return to us as blessings of peace. A light heart is a fast boat. By letting go, the travelers have gained a speed and lightness that no amount of rowing could ever provide. Listen to the music of the present moment. It has been playing all along, but our ears were too full of our own frantic heartbeats. Every moment is a flower blooming in the stream of time. To notice it is to truly live. To touch it is to find eternity. We are not alone on this river. When we drop our oars, we finally have the hands free to reach out and hold one another. The river is not an enemy to be conquered. It is a friend to be felt. Its touch is the touch of life itself, moving through you. The light of awareness shines upon the path. There is no more fog, no more doubt. The way forward is as clear as the sun. Your life is a festival of light when you stop treating it like a race. Every step is the goal. Every breath is the destination. He is no longer a rower. He is a traveler. He is no longer a seeker. He is the one who has been found by grace. When you become one with the flow, there is no more me and the river. There is only the movement of life, beautiful and perfect. We reach the final understanding. The finish line is not a place, but a state of being. It is the end of the internal war. Behold the island of light, the place where all rivers meet. This is the harbor of the soul, built from the peace of the present. Time itself begins to bend and change. When we stop rushing, time becomes our servant instead of our master, expanding into infinite possibilities of joy. The urgency of the world fades into the beauty of the spirit. What was once a countdown is now a dance of eternal grace. We arrive exactly when we are meant to, not a second early, not a second late. The river knows the timing of your heart's awakening. The teacher disappears when the lesson is learned. You are now your own ferryman, steering with the power of your own inner stillness and trust. They carry nothing, yet they have everything. Their faces reflect the glory of a journey well-traveled, a journey where they finally learned how to be. The island was never the point. The point was the person you became when you finally decided to put down your oar of anxiety. The river is still flowing. The journey is still happening. But today, you can choose to travel differently, with a light heart and open hands. Take a deep breath. Feel the weight of your worries and simply let them go, one by one, like lanterns onto the night water. What will you release today? What heavy chest will you finally leave behind? Tell us in the comments, and let the river carry it away. Thank you for rowing with us, and for learning how to stop. May your journey be light, and your destination be peace.